Hello, Scorpio. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am Amanda, and this is going to be a retrograde reading. This is going to be energies from, well, the retrogrades from December 29th to January 18th, 2023, but the shadow phase is from December 12th to February 8th. So I'm going to ask some questions, and we're just going to see what's going on with your energy and see what we can work with and see how things are going. A little rundown on retrograde. What is a Mercury retrograde? This retrograde will be in Capricorn, so we'll be focusing on our career and our responsibilities and things like that, because Capricorn, they're really career oriented, and they are really, they are all about reality, responsibilities, and what they've got to get done. So we're going to really be focused on that. And I've also been seeing a lot about traveling. Usually Mercury retrograde does bring in some frustrations, but there's something that's highlighted more in this retrograde that's going to really bring up some hiccups and delays and frustrations and traveling and just, your movement, however you're moving, cars, things of that nature. It's just going to bring up some things, some issues. It's going to stir some pots. So this is a time to pay attention to things around you, like your fine print, if you're signing contracts, if you're buying something new, if you're getting a subscription to something, go ahead and look at the fine prints to everything. You're more susceptible to like scams and things like that at this time, or you just might not, it's easy for us to overlook things. Also, communication is going to be, hectic. Speech, us talking in general, it's hard for us to get our words out like we should, and it's a weird time. Our technology will be affected probably, and it's so weird how that works, but it brings in some frustrations, but we'll get through it. Usually the shadow phase is a little more amped up for me for some reason than the regular Mercury retrograde. So pay attention to those dates. That's December 12th, and that's 3 weeks from December 12th. That would lead up to December 29th, and then from January 18th to February 8th, that's going to be really highlighted. And usually that's whenever I'll usually have problems with my internet, paying bills or something. It's always a frustration behind it, and things don't move smoothly. But I don't usually want to say that. I don't want to think that Mercury retrograde's a negative time. It's just for us to redo, revamp, and revise of what we've been doing. And I really feel like that's going to be highlighted in our careers and our responsibilities this time around. So let's get started. I got some questions I'm going to ask, and we're going to see what's going on with Scorpio. I said, what is Scorpio's energy, overall energy? And I got the Death. I mean, that's y'all all the way, You're in your energy. You're in your element. You're working through things. I think you might be working on making a choice of some sort. Okay, let's see. What is the overall energy for Scorpio for this Mercury retrograde season? The Fool. Okay, you're going to take a new journey. I like that. So you're off to a new beginning. I mean, it is the new year, we're coming in. This is going to be like New Year energy coming up. What would be conflicting energy for Scorpio? Ten of Cups is conflicting? I mean, I would like that to be maybe, whenever you take this new beginning, this Ten of Cups is like an achievement that you're trying to reach, and you're not gonna just jump into that Ten of Cups automatically. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, but that's what it's kind of looking like. If the Ten of Cups is something that's conflicting energies, might be because you haven't got to that level yet. You haven't dug deep into the roots just yet of this new beginning that you're in. Okay, what is the surprises that you may face for Mercury retrograde? Two of Swords in reverse. Cutting something out. Getting out of that stale energy. Okay. What will be Scorpio's lesson? Four of Swords, to rest, to, you know, to heal. I just heard to hold back. What do we need to re-advise? What does Scorpio need to re-advise? Two of Cups. Ooh. I see. It's like, nope. Let me get these out first. What will be Scorpio's blessing during this retrograde? What will be Scorpio's blessing? You got two. Queen of Swords, Princess of Torches, bringing in your truth. And courage, having the courage to bring in your truth. Ooh. What can Scorpio do to create a peaceful retrograde? Nine of Torches, hold your boundaries. Put up them walls to something. I promise y'all, is this... What does Scorpio need to do to repair for this retrograde? What do we need to do to prepare for this retrograde? Lovers. Make a choice. Oh, okay. So it looks like, to me, right off bat, and this is what I wanted to say a minute ago, it looks like you walked away from something in the past. And the Knight wanted to come out earlier. It looks like you walked away from something in the past and you've been trying to heal from it. And it's like, it looks like a love situation, and they keep on wanting to come back. And it's like, yeah, there's like a new beginning here, but then there's also this Ten of Cups here that's a conflict. And I think this might be like somebody wanting to come in from your past that you've already healed from, because what your lesson is that you've already healed from this situation. Okay? And the, see, but what gets me is this Two of Swords for the surprise. It's not a stalemate, you know? What is this Two of Cups is what we need to revise. You know, that's you looking at the situation of a union. What do you need to revise as a union? Well, what will be your blessing? Will be you the truth. Having the courage to stand your ground and say the truth. The Nine of Torches is, what do you need to create? What do you need to do to create a peaceful retrograde? To put your block up. To build your your boundaries higher. And what do we need to prepare for this retrograde? The Lovers. Is that making a choice? You know? Then you got the Nine of Pentacles on the top. Independence, and the Knight. I feel like with the Knight, this is y'all have been going through a transition. You know, it's like kind of like you've been in this place where it's like the dark night of the soul. You've been in a place where you've been healing on, like doing shadow work and working on yourself, and you're healing. And that was the lesson. And the thing is that you've already healed from this. What is the Fool? What is the Fool? Because there's a essence of walking away from something. We got the Eight of Cups. What is the Two of, let's see, the Fool. Juggling. Maybe this is like two paths you want to go down. King of Swords. The Knight again, y'all. Maybe this is like something that's very authoritative in your life. This could be you, though. You saying, I want a new beginning. I've already been through this night. I've already dealt with the shadow work. I've been juggling. You're at a crossroads. King of Torches and the Two of Torches is you're making plans. The King of Torches makes plans. He has ideas. The Two of Torches is making plans and ideas. It's to go in one of these doors. Which door do I want to go in? And that's what you're saying. You were juggling things. I feel like somebody in your life might have been like authoritative, maybe like cold and not, they were stern. And I feel like you couldn't see that. It was like something was hidden and you juggled it for a while because you just wouldn't see it. Why am I not picking up on that? Yeah. You're going to something that's going to make you happy, okay? You're taking a new leap of faith. You're walking away from something. You went through that dark night of the soul. You're being authoritative. You're saying, this is what I'm going to do. You're planning your next move, okay? And it's going to be so you can walk into a new direction, into something that's going to fulfill you. It's going to make you happy, okay? So that's the energy, that's the overall energy for this retrograde, is that Scorpio has walked away from something. Y'all were juggling some kind of authoritative figure in your life that you have, you've went through this. You're healing from this. You've healed from it. Now you've come into a place where you can accept it, and now you're moving on. And you're saying, I have a new beginning out there waiting for me. Look at that. Something with a solid foundation. What is this Ten of Cups? That's the conflict. Three of Swords. Something just isn't working out. You're not getting seen. You're not getting celebrated. The Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. The Three of Cups is in reverse. You got the Three of Swords. You're trapped in between two people. You're juggling two people. It's a King of Cups and a King of Swords. Okay, it's a true love or a new love. It's like you fell in love with this King of Swords over here. Okay. That's the one that you were feeling that was your true love, right? And I feel like this person they made you juggle them constantly. It wasn't working. You weren't getting that happiness. You weren't getting that success. So you've put your boundaries up to that person. That person made you feel trapped, okay? And now you're like, I'm ready for a new love. I'm ready to finally I'm getting motivated enough to be able to celebrate again. I wasn't being celebrated. I wasn't being happy. I want something that isn't going to be stale. I feel like this old love was stale, because there's a King of Cups here. That King of Cups is your new love. And I feel like, Scorpio, we've been talking about this old person, this old love for a long time, and it's been, man, since the last retrograde. It has to be. It's like somebody's just tied to you. Something just won't let go. But I feel like now it is. It's like you've put your boundaries to the old situation. Now you're coming into a new situation, and you're saying, I'm not going to sabotage myself anymore. What is this Two of Swords in reverse for what surprises you'll face? Three of Pentacles. There's some kind of conversation coming. You're going to find something out. There's going to be some kind of collaboration of a new opportunity, okay? And this will be the surprise that you face in this retrograde. What is this opportunity? Could be a Pisces. Somebody's wanting to come in and they're wanting to possibly heal with you and commit to you. I've got engagement and mirroring. I really feel like it's a surprise. Somebody that that you look up to. This person is going to come in. Got engagement. They're ready to, you know, make it official with you. I think that there's something about mirroring here. Maybe this could be, you know, like it could be like a soulmate or a, I don't know. Hierophant, y'all. Commitment. Okay, so you have a new lover coming in, Ace of Cups. They're going to come in and they're going to express their love and they're going to tell you exactly how they feel. They're going to get vulnerable with you. They weren't vulnerable with you before because, you know, you were trapped in this situation before. You couldn't escape this, but now you are because you come up with some kind of strategy. There's some kind of strategy here that you've come up with, okay? So I really feel like you're gonna, somebody's coming to express their love for you. Let's see, what is this Four of Swords? What will be your lesson? Okay, so whenever this new person comes in, Scorpio, I feel like there's going to be some fear here, and you might be like very protective over yourself because of the fact that you had just went through this situation with this other person, and you might not want to be too vulnerable and put yourself out there to this new person because of the fact that, you know, that you have been healing and you know, you don't want to jump totally into something yet. But what they're saying is don't let fear get in your way. You've healed from this situation, and now it's time to put yourself out there and to finally, you know, get over this situation that you've been feeling stuck in, you know. Put your boundaries up with that person and walk away, because I mean, that was the Eight of Cups is on the table. What is this Two of Cups for the what do we need to revise? Ace of Cups. So what do you need to revise is how someone's coming in your life. And I feel like this is this last person. You know, this last person, we've got the Prince of Torches here. This is somebody that is in and out. This is somebody that's not consistent. We got the Magnus and Sideways. This is probably somebody that has been manipulating the situation, you know. We've got the Ace of Cups sideways. This person probably don't express how they feel entirely to you, and it's almost like a tactic to keep you holding on. And this is for this past person, okay? And that's what you need to readvise, is how this person comes towards you, and really see the truth in it, because there's something here that you got to move away from. What is this queen? Yeah. Tell you your truth, we got the devil here, the moon. Okay. There's something that's hidden that you know, it's just like you don't see it. This person isn't being straightforward. They're like wearing a mask for some reason. This person in the past. They might be stalking you. Some kind of secret, y'all. There's some kind of secret here. We got secrets coming to light. Secretly stalking you. The Ace of Cups is sideways. The Magnets is sideways. I just feel like that's not, you know, that's not being very truthful. The Moon's here. What is the Six of Pentacles? Your blessing will be if you don't budge. No budging towards this person. No equal give and take towards this old person. This old, you know, this person in the past. Analyze your emotions. Look deep within. What truly do you feel when you're with this person in the past? What does Scorpio feel when they with this person? Desired, but dangerous. Not socially acceptable. Tempting and alluring. We got the Gypsy in reverse. You're just not sure about this person. They're hiding something. There's some kind of secret that the universe is trying to keep you from. Isn't that something? And they're not budging. They're not talking. They're not saying it. But this new person, y'all, I'm telling you, there's this new person. They're going to come in. They're going to make a phone call. They have mutual feelings. They have been waiting. They have been waiting on the divine to intervene. This constant cycle that you and this other person have been in. I have seen the cycle. They're ready for you to ghost this person and cut it out. Just cut the person out. That's what they're saying. That's what this other person's saying to you. Just cut this other person out. I don't think that this person is sitting back watching and waiting for you to cut this person out, but they know, they see you. Yeah, they want you to their self. Okay, let's get to this Nine of Torches. So, I think your blessing is you holding back from this past person and you saying, no, you know, I might desire to be with you, but this is a dangerous situation. You lead me into a path that's not healthy for me. You know, it's very passionate. And I did a reading for y'all not too long ago. I think it was in October, and it was just like the passion I have felt in that reading was overwhelming. And I understand it's just it's lit. Like the whole situation is lit. Okay, now we got the Nine of Torches for what can we do to create a peaceful retrograde. That's you putting your boundaries up. These boundaries, you gotta put them up. You know, you gotta keep up that wall with this person because I don't know. Let's pull on this person. What is going on with the person in the past? Says permanent ending, no more chances, goodbye to the old. feel like they just changed. Like they're not the same person they were whenever you met. Maybe they're stringing you along. I don't know. You know, like it was like in the beginning, you might have thought this person was your rock, that you had this solid foundation with them, you know, and then all of a sudden it was like over time, something new came, yeah. A new energy came in, and it was like constant fights, arguments. You had to learn the lesson there. That's because that was karmic, you know? It was something that was to build you up. When I say karmic, I mean it was to build you, to give you strength, to get you through things so you could be stronger for something better to come. Alright, what's this 9 of Torches? 7 of Cups, 10 of Torches, Queen of Pentacles. Something better's coming. I think this 9 of Torches, a new beginning's coming, okay? You're going to feel a little way down in this new beginning, but I think it's okay. Because, what is this 10 of Torches first? It's like nurture yourself with the Queen of Pentacles being here and the 10 of Torches. Don't close your heart off, you know? Don't close your heart off to everything. Yeah, put your guard up to this one person, but don't be unavailable to everything, because I really feel like this is a message that something's coming in that's a lot better than this energy that you've been in. And I really feel like this whole reading is about not closing your heart, keeping your heart open, you know? See, repeating cycles, not making progress, not learning lessons. Angels are coming in. You know, there's like a cycle that keeps on going and keeps on going. And then all of a sudden it's like something's going to intervene, you know, it's like an energy that's going to intervene. I have a feeling it's going to be a person. And you're going to feel like, you know, we get these loops in our head. We can't get out. We're trapped. That's exactly what we're trapped in our head about something. Sometimes we even like, man, my nose is itching. Sometimes we like, what is the word for it? I don't want to say glorify, but like we make things look better than it actually is, because I don't know, our brains are weird like that. But when we look in the past, we see the good, not the bad, and it's just, that's not the way it is, you know. And then you get caught up in how that person treated you, and then you're like, you know what, I'm not going to let anybody else in my heart. I'm not going to open my heart. I'm just going to be unavailable to everybody, and I'm just going to avoid, you know, being intimate with people and having these emotional burdens. I'm just going to close off. And the universe is saying, please don't do that. That's not what we're meant. This didn't happen so you would close your heart out and be cold, you know. This happened so you can grow a little more, and so whenever you face things in the future, you can be a little more stronger, you know. You have a little more experience. What is this Lovers for what do you need to prepare for this retrograde? There's that 8 of Torches again. There's going to be some emotions coming up. Look at that moon. He's crying. You know, there might be some emotions coming up on this retrograde for you. We got the Empress here, the 7 of Pentacles, the Princess of Cups. The one thing, y'all, this Princess of Cups, she's all about opening her heart space and coming from a place where, you know, she's accepting of what's going on around her. She's loving, she's caring, you know, and that's what the universe wants you to know right now, is it's time to keep your heart open. It's not a time to keep it closed. Work on those emotions, you know. Work on this vulnerability here. The Empress is all about the being vulnerable and coming into new, having that vitality, you know, that new energy. She's got the key right there by her foot. You got the key to do it. Okay? You can do this. And what this is saying, what we need to do to prepare for this is to know that you're going to go through the motions. You're going to go through emotions. You're going to have to work really hard on things, you know. The Seven of Pentacles here. Sometimes there's frustrations with the Seven of Pentacles also. So I think, you know, there could be possible frustrations coming in. But you have it all in you. I love that the Empress came out last. Because this is you. You're strong. You could build on your own, you know. And you don't have to build on your own. You have something coming in. Eight of Torches is here. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune, y'all. And you know how you were going through the night? Here. You're dealing with the night. And that's, you know, that dark night of the soul energy. That going through those, the shadow work. Doing all that, going through depressions and having problems, you know, seeing the light. Guess what? The light is coming. We got the morning. This is going to be like that bright, sunshiny day. The star. Again, getting vulnerable with yourself. Understanding that you can bring in, you could be independent. You could heal on your own. And you can get vulnerable with yourself, you know? Look at that. Oh my gosh. You know, and when in the beginning, where's that Two of Torches? Where we had that Two of Torches and, you know, we were at the crossroads. I don't know where it's at. I don't see it. We were at the crossroads and we had the two doors in front of us and we were looking at the two doors and we were trying to figure out which way to go. You're going to find a way to come into success, A, and happiness, B. You're going to find a way to get to that solid foundation. That's that Four of Torches right there. That solid foundation that's going to bring you that peace, contentment, and happiness. And you're going to get the success. I feel like you're going to have, you know, look, she's standing on top of that hill. She conquered that damn hill that she had to go up. So it took her forever to get up that hill, you know. But she did it. And she's successful now. She's like, look at me. I did it. And it's like people are going to notice around you. You have support too. Six of Torches is all about support. You know, don't put yourself out in the cold. Don't hold yourself back. The Sun is all about moving from that dark, empty energy into that bright, sun-shining energy. The morning, the star, you know, it's all about bringing in the light. And that's what we're doing. We're bringing in the light. So you can be the Sun here. So you could be that passionate, happy individual. Bringing in success. Bringing in, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, she's sitting in comfort. Look, I mean, the Queen of Wands, she's, listen to me, you might be sitting in comfort and luxury, because I wanted to say Queen of Pentacles so bad. The Queen of Wands, you know, she's happy, she's warm, fun, and just, she's ready to go. She's inviting. And that's going to be you. Moving into a better place, Scorpio, than you were before. You know, you were going through that dark night of the soul before, and I really feel like you're getting out of that and you're coming into some light. And I'm excited for y'all because y'all deserve it. And you know, we were going through Scorpio season, and I kept saying that, you know, Scorpio is going to go through it because of the fact that, you know, we were in y'all season. We were going through eclipse season. We had transits that were left and right that had to do with y'all, you know, and it was just like a breaking point. That's the breaking point. A transition. You saw yourself in that transition. And you said, you know what? I deserve better. I deserve the bright, sunshiny day. I don't deserve that night energy anymore. and you brought in some healing. So the message today from me would be, don't close your heart off over something that happened in the past. Yeah, that relationship was amazing. I mean, yes, they had some secrets in it, you know, and that was just something that was going to build you. And I know I don't like saying that because it's so cliche, but you know, it did. It built you up. It built you up for something better. So, okay, y'all, thank you so much. Love and light to y'all. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I love y'all's feedback. All right, y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.